Okay, everybody, that was our 3 pieces of cardio. Let's venture into the world of strength for a second here, or strength and endurance training. So this is our latest piece we have here. This is the Keiser functional trainer. Great machine. Everybody's tried it, loves it. It's a lot of fun. The way this works, this has a compressor behind it, and it works on pneumatic air pressure. So it's very smooth. We can put it as low as 1/10 of a pound of air, and then we can slowly go up and progress yourself in tenths of a pound of air as we go along. So the way this works is, again, we have yellow markers. Again, wherever you see a yellow marker, that's an adjustment on 90% of the machinery in here. And we just push this in. If I hit the negative, it's going to tell me where my pressure is right up here, my resistance on the machine. And this says 2.6 pounds of air. If I want to go up, and I know where I'm at, or where Kendra and I have set you to train at, you can bring it up, and you just hit the plus key. If you have to go in real small increments, just kind of go tap, 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 and you can bring it down real quick. You can hear that running. If this turns on while I'm here, I'll play with it so you can hear it. Don't be alarmed or scared. It's just recalibrating the air with the compressor. So I'm going to put this about 4 pounds for myself. And let me take some of these things off here. So I was doing something earlier. And I'm going to show you how these arms work. Let's get them out of the way for right now. So we have 2 arms on this machine. It's a 2-step process to move it. First, you grab the arm, okay? And then you pull this knob out right here. So you grab the arm and you lower it down. It's very light. Nobody's really having an issue with moving this or not moving it, as long as you follow the step process. Here, take the pressure off the arm, pop it open, and you can move it up and down. Once it's locked in, you can go through an exercise. There's a lot of exercises. You can do probably 1,000 exercises on this machine. But let me show you a couple that have been pretty popular for most folks. The first one is we can keep one arm all the way up at the top. These are all numbered and lettered. So on your workout chart, we'll number and letter that. Same with all the other cardiovascular equipment. We'll put your seat adjustment on there, and we'll also put what level you should be working at. If there's any other adjustments, we'll note that. You don't have to remember this, because it'll all be on a workout card, and that's available in the Wellness Center out by the water fountains. So I'm going to keep it all the way up right now. The arm's locked in. If it goes off, don't worry about it. You're still, that weight, whatever you put in there, is still on there. Once you pull on this, you can give it a little pop of air if you want. Adjust it accordingly. This has a rep counter. It also will tell you how much power you're putting out with each time you move it. So the way this machine, you can do it slow. So if I'm doing an arm pull down, which we've given a few of you this week, we can go just like this and move it nice and slow. This machine allows you to move real slow with a 2 count and a 4 count, like some of our weighted devices here, or you can move a little bit faster. Okay? It doesn't pull back, it doesn't snap back like a band or tube. It's smooth. Resistance the whole time. So go through your range of motion, find it. Don't go to a point where you don't feel any discomfort or pain, and then push back down against it. So that's a little arm curl. We can go through and just adjust this arm and do about 6, 7, 8 exercises in one setting, and then we can work on rotator cuffs and our shoulders just by extending up. I don't even have to change the resistance. Well, that's what's nice about this. This tube and this pulley here moves with me. Wherever I go, I can go all the way out to here. I can come all the way back in. I can move, twist, turn with it. It moves with me, not against me. If I want a little more air, I just hit the button, pump it up, and I hit the button, or I hit the button to lower it down. It's got to go tap, tap. That's it. And then I can move through my range of motion. Okay? For some of my golfers and people that may want to go out there and play pickleball, you can work on, again, you can work it slow, get your hips going, add another arm in, work on your swing. For a couple of my golfers this week, when we were doing orientations, we dropped it all the way down. We grabbed a cone, put it on the ground. It's your golf ball. And we grabbed the handles here, and we worked on your swing. Okay? As you can see, I'm shifting my hips and my body weight. I'm moving through it. The pulley and the two, everything moves with me. For my golfers, you know the biggest thing is to keep your head down, look at the ball, so use the cone, and try to work through your range of motion. Before doing Keiser or strength training or other than machines I'm going to show you next, be sure you warm up 5 to 8 minutes on our cardiovascular equipment, and then venture into this with movement. Pre-stretch is, you can do it if you want, but it's more important to stretch at the end of your workout. So if you need a series of stretches, let us help you set that up as well. Okay, so that was 3 exercises I showed you, right? So I can grab this tube next. This is number 4. If you just want to do an arm curl, you can pull it up, do your arm curl. You can do a tricep extension, push it back. And with all these, you can add movement. So this is why they call it a functional trainer. We can add, if you've got bowlers out there, it's a step. Okay? Not that everybody wants to start a lawnmower, you have to at Glen, Hiland, but you can do a row. Well, we all have to reach down and pick stuff up, right? So reach down, pick it up. Reach down, pick it up. And people don't move like this. So traditional strength training equipment would fight back or clang or bash and crack this, and you can pull it as hard as you want. And you can add speed and power. That'll be recorded right here. I got 93 pounds of power. And what I've showed you so far, I did 67 reps already. You can also do some stuff with the shoulders, push it up in the air. If you're a tennis player, you can work on some strength for that. Okay, if you play pickleball, forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand, serve, okay? Very easy, it moves with you. So, to show you, and I moved that arm 3 different positions. One, and I went to the middle of the machine, then I went all the way to the top. Moved one arm. If you want to add the other arm in, you're certainly welcome to. And we can get both arms going if you want. There's a lot of exercises for this. I'm going to turn to the side. You can push down. Work some different functional stuff here. We can even flip it around and do some stuff for our chest. Okay, with a step. Again, if you don't feel comfortable on this machine, start slow. We're going to give you only a couple exercises to remember. Then come in the following week, learn 1 or 2 more. Don't be easy on yourself. You don't have to learn everything in one setting or one orientation. That doesn't make any sense for anybody. So you start slow, learn. The next time you come in, we're going to ask you to show us the exercise. And you know, all the folks that have come back, they've been great. You know, we showed them 2 exercises, they came back and they needed a little bit of assistance and help along the way. But once they're up and going, give yourself like 3 to 4 times to remember it, and that's what it's going to take to remember each exercise. And then the next week, again, come back, do a review with Kendra. She can set up some specific times in the actual calendar, and that's your review time. Or you can come in and we'll have a circuit class with like 5 or 6 people. You can pre-sign up, and we'll take you through a whole circuit, warm up, 5 or 6 exercises, cool down, stretching, 30 minutes. That's it. All right, let's move on to some of the other strength training.